do that, and that should be us up and running. All respects. There's no one in Google Hangouts, that's fine. If anyone wants the Hangouts link, it's nice to see people are enjoying. Drop me a message. Hey, Stevie. All you do, grab a pen and paper. If you've got multiple people in your house, split into teams. There'll be 30 questions. We'll do 2 rounds of 15 questions. I'll give you the answers at halftime and at the end. And yeah, unfortunately, there's no way to go kind of really, but we do ask people to post their scores in the comments, because then you can see how well you're doing with others. Needless to say, don't Google. It ruins everything. Hey, Rachel. Hey, Kieran. Okay. All right, what time are we looking at? 5 to 8. Cool. Get yourselves comfy, everyone. We'll get going in about 5 minutes. We'll just wait for more people. We've got 15 on the Facebook, 16 on the Facebook. Hello, everyone. Good evening. And we've got a couple on the YouTube. If you do want higher quality, the YouTube sound quality, I think, is a little bit better. The link is, well, if you go to the Treehouse Quizzes Facebook page, in our latest post, you will find the link. I will just pop the link, actually, now, just so there's a nice quick link for everyone. And out the way. Hello, Shanice. So if you've just joined, grab a pen, grab a paper, split into teams if you've got more than one person in your house. If you're only one of you in your house, then I'm sorry for that, because that's shit. But if there's only one of you, don't use Google. You can post your scores, and you can compare to everyone else. We do ask everyone to post their scores after the first half and the second half. I'm not using these pictures today. Don't worry, Tash. I'm recycling, because even though the world's ending, I'm still trying to save the world. All right. I'm just trying to post the link to the YouTube. As I say, anyone who's tuned in on Facebook Live down here, we do have a better quality. Hey, Brains, nice to see you. I hope you're enjoying that orange. Things there. How are we doing on the YouTube? 8 people on the YouTube. Hello. Philip Donald is back. Nice to see you. Adam DT, Team Smoko in from Bristol again. Nice to see you. He's loving that orange, isn't he? Okay. All right. For some reason, my Facebook was being very slow, probably because I'm streaming. We got in there. Nice. Okay. Link for the YouTube channel is going on Facebook page. Post that. Okay. So yes, team my Corona. Good work. Hey, Rochelle. Nice to have you in. Hope you and Josh are doing well. Okay, we'll start in about 2 minutes. I want to keep it snappy tonight, because obviously there's a big announcement from BJ himself at 8:30. So we'll try and finish by about 22, 2:45, so people can have a look at that. I just think we all know what they're going to be saying, don't we? They're going to be like, you're not allowed out ever again. You're just going to have to play pub quizzes for the rest of your life, which is fine by me. On that note, I do need to eat. Me and we've got other quiz hosts this week, actually. Yeah, before I do the old sales pitch, I'll tell you about what other quizzes we've got coming up this week. Tonight, general knowledge quiz with me. Tomorrow night, you have a general knowledge quiz with Kieran, all the way from Spain. He's on my Google Hangouts now. He's looking very happy. He's going to be, he's a real interesting man. If you want to get an idea of what you're in for, go to 9 Rules Productions on YouTube, and you're going to see some weird comedy or artistic videos. I don't know which. So Kieran tomorrow night with general knowledge. Wednesday, I'm very excited for. We are doing a friends quiz on Wednesday. We will do it via Zoom. That's all we need to do is come to the Facebook page, and I will post the Zoom link about half an hour before, about 7:30. I'm going to turn that down because Kieran dancing is distracting me. And then Thursday night, Shura. If you are from South London and you go to our quiz at the Knolls of Norwood, you will know Shura very well. He has been hosting there for many years, and he will be hosting on these channels on Thursday evening. Friday night, Callum, who hopefully a lot of you met last week, lovely fella, is going to be doing a football quiz. This is not my forte. Callum will be writing and hosting Friday night football. And Saturday, because it went so well last week, at the weekend, I will be hosting a music quiz followed by an hour or so of DJing. My face is on way too many screens. This is very distracting. All right. Cool. So, okay, we've got like 16 in the YouTube. Lovely to see you all. And nice 22 in the Facebook. If you do enjoy tonight's quiz, obviously, I run a company called Treehouse Quizzes. We're normally out in the pubs doing quizzes. We can't do that anymore. So if you have enjoyed tonight's quiz and you would like to pay your £1 entry per player, you can go to Ko-fi.com. That's ko-fi.com/Treehouse Quizzes. I will post it in YouTube chat. The only thing I'll say about that, if you are planning on playing a few of our quizzes this week, maybe throw us a £5 or something instead, or however much you are happy to spend, because bloody PayPal take money off of us, and that's rubbish. And we would like to buy more beers because we need beers. Right, okay, I think I'm going to start because it is now 8:02. Right, it's very simple. If you've just joined, you need pens and paper for each team. If it's just two of you in your house, play against each other. I see there's Google Hangouts over there's a good few of you, so split into a few teams. And if it's just the one of you, do not worry, play on your own, be honest, don't Google, and post your scores in the chats compared to other people. I will read out the top scores at the end. So question number one, which cartoon character regularly said the phrase, "Hey boo boo"? That's which cartoon character regularly said the phrase, "Hey boo boo"? Just going to get my tablet ready for the pictures. All right. Question number 2. Which Formula One driver holds the record for the most Drivers' Championships won? That's which Formula One driver holds the record for the most Drivers' Championships won. If you need me to repeat anything, just comment in the chats. We'll slow the pace down as they go a little bit harder. Question number 3. What was the name of the hotel in The Shining? What was the name of the hotel in The Shining? Shanice says her sister and I have been revising for the Friends quiz. You will need to. I'm considering doing a round on each season. Shanice on Wednesday for that Friends quiz. Not quite decided yet. Question 1 for Fuzzmumber was which cartoon character regularly said the phrase, "Hey boo boo"? Right. Number 3. No, we did number 3. Question number 4. The Leona Lewis song, "I See You," was the official theme of which film? That's the Leona Lewis song, "I See You," was the official theme of which film? What are you doing? Hey, Kara, nice of you to join. Good to see you. And you, Jamie, as always. He's been watching all of these. All right, number 5, first picture 1. I will show this to the YouTube channel first, and I will show it to Facebook. Question number 5: name the musician. So here you go, YouTube channel. Name the musician. And Facebook, name that musician. I'll switch back to you guys. Ooh. And back for you, Facebook. And number 6. In what decade Did the number of people flying across the Atlantic outnumber the number of people who took a ship? That's in what decade did the number of people who flew across the Atlantic for the first time outnumber the number of people who took a ship? Just want the decade. Oh, I can wave at people if I click on that. That's cool. I've not used Facebook Live that much. We're just doing 2 streams because some people find it easier to log in on the Facebook Live. Looking at numbers, actually, we've got more on the Facebook than on the YouTube. But as I say, the YouTube is better quality. Number 6. No, we did 6. Number 7. I'm bad at numbers today, as always. Number 7. Which country won the Eurovision Song Contest last year? Which country won the Eurovision Song Contest last year? Nice, cool. I don't watch the Eurovision myself. I hear it's very entertaining. I just always miss it. Just always away. I've gone very red on the main screen there. Number 8, question number 8. Which country owns the most supercomputers? Which country owns the most supercomputers? I have noticed that Tufty the cat has started running away at about 10 to 8. He got a bit sick being put on camera every evening last week. We did have a break last night for the quizzes, just because I needed an evening off. But we will have a Sunday night quiz this week because Callum is very much up for hosting one. And I think Sunday night quizzes would be nice. But if we run them every night and I host them every night, it gets a bit much. Number 9. Okay. This one I'm looking for 4 answers, half a point for each one. Question number 9. Which 4 female solo artists have had the most #1 hit singles in the UK singles chart? So that you are looking for 4 female solo artists who have had the most #1 singles in the UK singles charts. All right, Alice, I'll get you Tufty. She only came here to see Tufty. Where's he gone? You need a minute for that question anyway. Where is he? He's really gone. All right, I'll go and find him in the air for half time, Alice. Don't you worry. You won't be the only one. Right. I'll give you another 30 seconds on that one. It probably involves a bit of chatting. Meow. He's come. Hello, sir. Welcome to the quiz. Right. Number 10. Number 10 is an anagram for you to solve, okay? So I'm going to show you the anagram. I'll give you a minute to write it down. The solution is the name of a famous actor. So that is your anagram. Arkham Mill. Arkham Mill. Name of a famous actor. There you go, Facebook. Arkham Mill is your anagram. That's question number 10. Solve it. It's very quiet in my house today. All we've got is just Aid hanging out on the sofa there. Wave at everyone, Aid.
Hi.
Not sure where everyone else has gone. There's 6 of us here. Number 11. Question number 11. Named after a fairy tale character, what name is given to the zone around a star in which Earth-sized planets can produce life? So named after a fairy tale character, What name is given to the zone around a star in which Earth-sized planets can produce life? As I'm very much talking to the camera up here and not to Facebook. I do apologize, Facebook. I know you're there. I can see. Hey, Nick. Hey, Sam. Good to see you. You missed the first few questions, but you can jump in. Right. A few more questions in this half. I am, as I say, keeping the pace up tonight because obviously big announcement this evening from Boris himself. He was probably going to fumble through it and not really say anything and then go, Number 12. Built in Hyde Park, what was the name of the structure that the Great Exhibition of 1851 was held in? So this structure was built in Hyde Park. Year was 1851, something called the Great Exhibition. What was that structure called? Hi, Julie. Okay. Right. And number 13. I'm going to give you the closing line of a film, and I want you to give me the last two words, okay? So I'm going to give you the whole closing line. You need to complete it. So the closing line of this film goes, "We will hunt him down because he can take it, because he's not our hero. He's a silent guardian, a watchful protector, a blank blank." So that's, we will hunt him down because he can take it, because he's not our hero. He's a silent guardian, a watchful protector, a blank blank. So it's the closing line of a film. I like I can wave to people when they tune in. Although if you're tuning in now, you've missed a few questions. It's okay. All right. Give me another 10 seconds on that one, and then we'll do the last two. Okay, number 14, worth 2 points, this one. Question number 14, which two songs from the band Queen, you all know Queen, which two songs from Queen with a playing time of 5 minutes 55 reached number one in the UK singles charts? So there was two songs by Queen that had a playing time of over 5 minutes 55 seconds that reached number one in the UK singles charts. You get 1 point for each one. Turn that down. Okay. All right, and number 15, last question of this half. I'll give you about 2 minutes, and then I'll ask you to swap sheets. I'll tell you all the answers for the first half. So, number 15, name the country whose flag this is. Just wait for that to adjust. I need to turn the brightness down just a little bit for you YouTubers, because otherwise the camera gets... There we go, that's better, isn't it? So name the country whose flag that is. And for Facebook, name the country. YouTube. And Facebook. Cool. Right, I'm giving you 2 minutes, and then I'm going to tell you some answers. Whilst my computer has a heart attack by the looks of things. Cool. If you need anything repeated, quickly pop in the comment section, but you do not have long. So, all right. See how the people on my Hangouts are looking. Brains is having a cigarette. And, oh, these guys, these lot are taking it very seriously. Kieran revising for tomorrow for his hosting debut. Yeah, I'm watching you. Let's check there. Doesn't seem like anyone's missed any questions. That's good going. Please repeat number 12. I shall do so, Nikki. Question number, all right, Alice, number 9. That was the 4 female solo artists who've had the most number one hit singles in the UK. Number 12, for Nikki was built in Hyde Park. What was the name of the structure that the Great Exhibition of 1851 was held in? And Tori, you wanted 12 again, which I just read. Phil Donald, 3 and 4. 3 was the name of the hotel that was in The Shining. Name of the hotel in The Shining. And number 4 was the Leona Lewis song, I See You, was the official theme of which film? And Rochelle would like number 13. That was complete the closing line of the film. So you need the last 2 words. We will hunt him down because he can take it. Because he's not our hero. He's a silent guardian, a watchful protector, a blank blank. Okay. I'm going to give you... Brains wants me to repeat number 2. It was the Formula One driver who holds the record for the most drivers' championships won. F1 driver who holds the record for the most drivers' championships won. You've got 1 minute, and then I'm reading out some answers. And number 4 was the Leona Lewis song, I See You, was the official theme of which film? And number 8, which country owns the most supercomputers? Okay. Close that. Lovely. Show us the picky of that female musician. Sure, why not, Jamie? There you go. You got 30 seconds to scribble down your final answers, everyone. That was question number 5. Name the musician. Okay. Now, one more sip of beer. I'm not sponsored by Stella. I just stole it off Aid because he's a very kind man. But we are going to go on a booze run tomorrow because we may need to. Right. Swap your sheets. Swap your sheets with whoever you're playing with. If you're playing on your own, change pen. Go to a red pen so you feel like you're marking. So, question number 1. The answer. Which cartoon character regularly said the phrase, "Hey, boo-boo"? It was Yogi Bear. Yogi Bear. 1 point per question. Unless I say, there's a few that are worth more. Number 2, which Formula One driver holds the record for the most drivers' championships won? Michael Schumacher. You a fan of Michael Schumacher, right?
I said it in my head. I wasn't sure.
Oh, you? Okay. You got it right. He was pleased. Number 3, name of the hotel in The Shining is the Overlook Hotel. The Overlook. Number 4, the Leona Lewis song I See You was the official theme of which film? It was Avatar. Avatar. Half point for Betty Boop. No, Nine Rules Productions. You strange man. Number 5 was a musician. Like I showed you, the lady here. That is of 10,000 miles. 10,000 miles? It's Vanessa Carlton. I can't remember how many miles she's singing about. It's 1,000 miles, I'm sure. It's a great song. I listened to it today. Tune. Number 6. In what decade did the number of people who flew over the Atlantic begin to outnumber the people who took a ship? It was in the 1950s. 1950s. Number 7. Who won the Eurovision last year? It was the Netherlands. And number 8. The country with the most supercomputers is currently China. Number 9. Which 4 female solo artists have had the most UK number 1 singles? Half a point for each. I'm going to go last the first. Jess Glynn joined the top 4 very recently with 7. Kylie Minogue also has 7. So you get half a point for Jess Glynn, half a point for Kylie Minogue, half a point for Rihanna, who has 9. And thoroughly in the lead is Madonna with 13. So that's Jess Glynn, Kylie Minogue, Rihanna, and Madonna. All in the top 4 there, half a point each. Number 10, the anagram. Arkham Mill. The Arkham was a little bit of a clue if you're a fan. The answer is Mark Hamill. Voices the Joker in many Batman things. Mark Hamill for the point. Almost went on to the second half there. Not there yet. Number 11. Named after a fairy tale character. What name is given to the zone around a star in which Earth-sized planets can possibly produce life? It's called the Goldilocks zone because it's just right. Goldilocks zone. Number 12, built in Hyde Park. What's the name of the structure that the Great Exhibition of 1851 was held in? It was called the Crystal Palace. The Crystal Palace. Number 13. Closing line of the film, we will hunt him down because he can take it, because he's not our hero. He's a silent guardian, a watchful protector, a dark knight. From The Dark Knight, of course, said by Gary Oldman at the end. Number 14. The two songs from Queen with a playing time of over 5 minutes 55 that reached number 1 in the UK singles charts. 1 point each. 1 point for Bohemian Rhapsody. I imagine most of you got that. Comes in at exactly 5 minutes 55. And the other one was Innuendo. Innuendo for a point, which if you got that point, there's some good knowledge there. Number 15. Picture 3, the country whose flag this is. That is the flag of Dominica. And Jamie just asked for the answer for number 8, big boy. The country who owns the most supercomputers is China. China. Cool. We're going to take a couple of minutes. Grab another beer if you're drinking, or wine, or you've got time for a quick tea if your kettle boils quickly. If you've got any queries about any of the questions, drop me a message in here. If you are enjoying the quiz today, we do ask people to throw in £1 if they can afford it. There's very much that proviso. If you, much like me and much like my other hosts, Kieran and Callum and Shura, who you will see later this week, if you're not earning money like us at the moment, this is what we're doing to earn money, but please don't feel obliged to pay for this. Just enjoy it. But if you are on a salary, if you're still getting sick pay or whatever, if you're still working, good on you. For £1 our way, that'd be lovely. The link is Ko-fi, ko-fi.com/treehouse quizzes. A few people asking, what was 7? 7 was the Netherlands, won the Eurovision last year. 6, 7, and 8, Tash, why aren't you listening? Number 6 was 1950s, was when the number of people flying over the Atlantic overtook the number of people getting a ship. And number 8 was China. China have the most supercomputers at the moment. Okay. Give you a minute. 9 points from Phil. Post your scores, please, everyone, in the comments. Let's see how people are doing. 9 from Phil. That's pretty good so far. 7 from Adam. Not great. He says not great. I think it's okay. I think it was quite a tricky half. So post those scores in there. I'll have a look at them in a minute. I'm going to go find a cat. Where's he gone? Here he is. He's on the sofa.
Oh, he is good. He's public walking. Huh? He's public walking. Oh, he's got a little tongue out. I'm going to bring him back after. It's going to be so darling. Don't take me from my refuge. He's quite bad there.
Oh, he's doing some purring. Oh, look at that kitty. What are you going to say to the people? 5.5 from Alice. Good work. Steve, you're on 10. Don't go on there. Hang us all up. Okay. Here we got 9 from Phil, 7.5 from Kieran and Co. 5.5 from Rochelle. Phil Squires can't do singers or songs. 8 from Tamsin. Good work. Jamie's team is smashing it. Are you, Jamie? What score did you get? I think by the looks, Stevie J, 10 points. Looking like the current leaders. Sweet Prince Tufty. Look at him. He's loving it. He might stay, to be honest. If he's in this sort of mood, he might stay here for the whole thing. Jamie's a liar, is he? Okay. We're all about our orange wall. Thank you. I'm worried. I think on this screen I look all right. That one I look like Donald Trump. I look very orange. Isn't your living room orange? Yes. Well, some of it. Okay. 11.5 from Rebelling Pun. That, I think, is probably the top score so far. Nice cat, mate. He is very nice. Thank you very much. I would tell him. They think you're very nice. Now you say it. Tufty is glorious. Your people love you. So more quizzes coming this week. I have put a schedule up on the Treehouse Quizzes Facebook page. You got me tonight. Tomorrow night you will have Kieran, who I can highly recommend. He is very entertaining and will tell terrible, terrible jokes, but he's quite fun to watch. What are you doing? Oh, God. This is going to go wrong. I'm going to put him down on the floor. Say goodbye. Wednesday night is the Friends quiz. Do set that aside if you are a big Friends fan. The rumors are that people are binge watching it like mad at the moment. So I'm going to do quite an in-depth Friends quiz. It'll be via Zoom rather than the Facebooks. But all you have to do is I'll probably post it on the Facebook, but you won't be able to get fully involved because I'm going to be sharing screens and audio while we do it. So all you have to do is head over to the Facebook and I will post the Zoom link. And you just click on it. Just make sure you've got Zoom installed on whatever device you're watching. It works really well on Saturday once I sorted out the sound. So looking forward to doing that. So that's a Friends quiz on Wednesday. Thursday night is Shura from the Knowles of Norwood taking over. And Friday is a Friday night footy quiz with Callum, which he's very excited. He's already started writing it. Saturday is my quiz followed by DJing. So plug me into your speakers. And people seem to really enjoy it last time. Again, that one's via Zoom. So it was really nice to see everyone just having a beer, having a drink in their front rooms and having a bit of a dance when I put on a good song. And finally, Sunday, Callum will be hosting a general knowledge quiz to finish off the week. And I will put up the schedule for next week at some point. As I say, if you've enjoyed, please throw a quid in the pot. The link is ko-fi.com/treehouse quizzes. Or if you're a mate of mine, just send it to me, Monzo. That's all right. 9 from David. I didn't know you were here, Dave. Nice to see you. I'm glad you're not having to work so much. Cool. More Kitty, please. Maybe we'll bring him back to the end. Shout out to Lucy, Ricky, and Grumpy Pip in Brizzle. Okay, let's do round 2. Number 16. Which weapon is named after Thomas A. Swift? That's which weapon is named after Thomas A. Swift? No, Aid. It is not the. It's not a Tommy gun. No, I'll give everyone that. Thomas A. Swift was the. I believe he invented it. It was named after him. Swifty. Old Swifty. Number 17. Undo another button. I think you're on the wrong channel, Jamie. Number 17. Which condiment is probably named after the largest natural harbour in the Mediterranean? That's which condiment is thought to be, I put probably, but thought to be named after the largest natural harbour in the Mediterranean. Okay. And number 18. In mythology, what is the name of the creature that is a combination of a snake, lion, and goat? So the creature that is the combination of a snake, lion, and goat. I believe there's a snake as a tail, lion's body, and a goat's head. I'm going to check that. Don't quote me on it. 1 second. Googling a picture. Oh, that is terrifying. Oh, wow. That is a sight. Okay, no, it has 2 heads. It has a snake as a tail, kind of a goat's body and a goat's head, and then a lion's head underneath the goat's head with lion's paws. What is that creature called in Greek mythology? So not Google that again. Number 19. In the Addams family, Wednesday Addams shares her middle name with which day of the week? So that's in the Addams family. Wednesday Addams shares her name with which day of the week? So we seem to have over 40 streams in, which is lovely. Thanks very much, everyone. People seem to be really enjoying these. So do follow us on Facebook, Treehouse Quizzes. Just type it into the top, you'll find us. As I say, we're running quizzes every night. But I hope you're all keeping safe and well and in your houses. No more pubs. That's why we're doing this. Hey, PJ. Nice to see you. Right. And another picture for you. Name the actor. Name the actor. Probably recognize the film, but do you know the actor's name? There you go, Facebook. It's question 20. Name the actor. I feel like a news reporter sometimes. Hello.
Hello.
All right. Number 21. Question 21. The largest sports stadium in the world can be found in which country? That's the largest sports stadium in the whole world can be found in which country? Sophie has to leave us for Boris. That is really sad. That's a terrible thing to have to say.
I wasn't going to say anything, but you are a big fat cat.
I am a big fan. Sexy one.
All right, number 22. Question 22. Before its independence, what was the country of Ghana known as? That's before its independence. What was the country of Ghana known as? Okay. So I'm going to speed up through the last few because I know some people will start to be distracted by news broadcasts. This is a much better news broadcast, so we should just stay on this. Number 23. What's the name of the line that represents the boundary between Earth's atmosphere and outer space? What is the name of the line that represents the boundary between Earth's atmosphere and outer space? What's going on there? Wow. Okay, and number 24 is a football question for you, a little taster of Friday's quiz. 8 o'clock on Friday, Friday night football quiz with Callum. Number 24, which two footballers have the most appearances in the English Premier League? That's which two footballers top the charts in the most appearances in the English Premier League? I have another picture for you coming up. Nope. All right. Number 25. Name this tennis player. Let me do this. Number 25. Name that tennis player. Okay. Number 26. Number 26. What would you do with a lassie in India? Cue load of inappropriate comments in the comment sections. What would you do with a lassie in India? Lassi. Can I read you 25? I can indeed, David. Here you go. 25. Name the tennis player. Just in case anyone on Facebook missed it. There you go. Hopefully you got that. And number 27. Which film's soundtrack is the best-selling soundtrack album of all time? That's number 27. Which film's soundtrack is the best-selling soundtrack album of all time? Okay, and number 28. Which part of your eye shares its name with a Greek goddess? That's which part of your eye shares its name with a Greek goddess? Okay. Two more questions then. I'll give you a couple of minutes. As always, if you need questions repeated, pop them in the comments and I will repeat. Number 29. There are only 5 countries that have taken part in every single Summer Olympics since 1896. Great Britain is one of them. What are the other 4? So there are only 5 countries that have taken part in every Summer Olympics since 1896. Great Britain is one of them. What are the other 4? And your final question. Number 30 is name that character. Name the character. Getting closer in there. Here we are. All right. Give you 2 minutes and I'll go through the answers for you. If you need anything repeated, pop it in the comments box. I'm going to drop the old. If you have enjoyed the quiz, I'm going to pop the link if you want to chip in a quid. Number 18 and 22 for Tamsin. 18. That was in mythology. What is the name of the creature that is a combination of a snake, lion, and goat? 22, and Rochelle wants 22 as well. 22 was before its independence. What was the country of Ghana known as? 19 for Alice. In the Addams family, Wednesday Addams shares her middle name with which day of the week? And number 24. 24 was the 2 footballers who have the most appearances in the English Premiership. And 20. 20 is picture number 4. Name the actor. Which was this fella here. Okay. And can you see number 30? Can. Number 30 was name the character. Who is this fellow here? Neil, 29. It will be half a point for each country, not 1 point each country. That would be madness. Okay. Okay, 30 seconds, and I'm going to go through the answers for you. All right. So the answers. Swap sheets with whoever you're playing with. Hey, Colin Squires, you've joined for the answers for the final round, but it's lovely to see you jump on. So swap sheets with whoever you're playing with. Number 60. That was the weapon named after Thomas A. Swift. It is the Taser rifle. Number 17. The condiment that is thought to be named after the largest natural harbour in the Mediterranean. The largest natural harbour in the Mediterranean is called the Mayon. It is mayonnaise. Mayonnaise is the answer we were looking for. Okay. Number 18. In mythology, what is the name of the creature? There's a combination of a snake, lion, and goat. There's a chimera, or chimera, which however you like to say it. I always say chimera. Number 19, in the Addams Family, Wednesday shares her middle name with which day of the week? It's Friday. Her name is Wednesday Friday Addams. Number 20. 20 was picture 4, the actor from the film Baby Driver. His name is Ansel Elgort. Ansel Elgort is the actor's name. Number 21, largest sports stadium in the world. Has a very interesting name. It's called the Rungrado 1st of May Stadium. It is found in North Korea, and it has a capacity of 114,000 people. Number 22, for its independence, Ghana was known as the Gold Coast. The Gold Coast. Number 23, the line that represents the boundary between Earth's atmosphere and outer space is called the Kármán line. K-A-R-M-A-N, the Kármán line. Number 24, the two footballers who have the most appearances in the English Premiership, 1 point each. 1 point, top of the list is Gareth Barry. Gareth Barry. And then it's 2 points for Ryan Giggs. Ryan Giggs. 25, this fella is Bjorn Borg. Bjorn Borg, tennis player. Number 26, what would you do with a lassi in India? You would drink it. It's a delicious yogurty drink. So you would drink it. So you'd be frogging my throat there. 27, which film's soundtrack is the best-selling soundtrack album of all time? It is The Bodyguard. The Bodyguard. All right, number 28. Which part of your eye shares its name with a Greek goddess? It is your iris. Iris was the goddess of the rainbow. So Iris for the point there. 29, the 5 countries that have taken part in every single Summer Olympics since 1896. One of them was Great Britain, as I said. You get half a point for each of the following. Half a point for Greece. Half a point for Switzerland. Half a point for France. Half a point for Australia. So half each there. Switzerland, Greece, France, Australia. And number 30, this fella here was Luke Cage. It's Luke Cage from the television series Luke Cage. Okay, so total up your points. Pop it in the comments how many points you got. And thank you very much for tuning in, everyone. I think from what I'm hearing from across the room, we have been told to go into full lockdown by Mr. Boris Johnson. So if you need entertaining, which I think we all will do at this time, tune in to Treehouse Quizzes on Facebook. I will always post a link up before the quiz starts. We'll try and stream live when we can on Facebook and on YouTube. But for these special quizzes we're doing, so Wednesday night is a friends quiz, Friday night is a football quiz, Saturday night is a music quiz. They'll always be on Zoom. Now we're getting some scores in here. We smashed round 2 with 3 points. Well done, David. Disappointed in you. I expected more. 21, I'm assuming that's your total there, rebelling pun. That's pretty solid. 9 rules, 11.5. Yeah, post your final quiz scores, though, guys, here. Not just your score for the second half. Albert, if you got 14 on the second half there, that's good going. All right. Okay. I'm going to post in the link. Smooth plug, yeah. Well, You're all stuck in. Play more of the quizzes, guys. Speaking of plugs, if you can afford it, please throw in a quid into our pot. It's ko-fi.com/treehouse quizzes. It will keep us eating and fed and mean we can pay rent, not just me, but my other quiz hosts who I usually employ, and we're still employing them this week. So tomorrow night you will see Kieran doing a general knowledge quiz like this. Wednesday is that Friends quiz. Thursday, Shura. Friday, football quiz. Saturday, music. And Sunday, Callum, general knowledge. Really embedded in there. But all the info's on facebook.com/treehouse quizzes. So just add it on there. Keep an eye. Do another quiz right now. I really want to read my book, Kieran. I don't want to do that because we're going to do one tomorrow. No worries, Tash. Thanks for playing. So I hope you've been enjoying them. If you do have requests for a particular theme you'd like to do, ones we were considering, could do a Game of Thrones, could do a Stranger Things quiz. I'm very up for doing a Harry Potter one. I know those have been very popular when we do them in the clubs. Half out of 30. So yeah, you don't have to be sorry, Alice. It's fine. I hope you enjoyed it. You've not let anyone down except yourself. No, it's fine. So if you've got any requests for themed quizzes, do give us a shout. We are also, weirdly, I'm doing a birthday party on Friday night via Zoom, running a quiz/game show thing. If it's your birthday coming up, you want to do an event, get in touch. Obviously, do ask a little bit of money for it, but it is not expensive, and it's will be good fun, we hope. It should go smoothly. We'll see how it goes. I've not done one before. We'll find out. I'm going to log off now, everyone, because I think my housemate needs a hug. But we'll be back tomorrow night with Kieran, and I will be back on Wednesday evening. So we'll see you then. Thank you very much for playing. See you soon.
We're going to have the most fun.